Hi, I'm Richard Flook, and what you're about to watch is a video of Karl Dawson and myself working with a lady called Cathy clearing out her bipolar disorder. I want to just say something. ACE works beautifully with EFT and matrix reimprinting, and you can learn these and especially you can learn ACE online. Enjoy watching.
What I want you to understand, more so than anything else, is the fact that this is a process. And therefore it's a process. We then have abilities and ways of being able to solve it. And by the way, this, if we can get it to work, hopefully we can, this will be a hallelujah moment, because suddenly you'll see it's a process. Manic depression is a process, not something that you wake up one day going, am I going to be depressed? Am I going to be manic today? Am I going to be normal? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, we know what's going to trigger it off. So where are you right now as far as mania and depression is concerned?
I've been normal lately.
Normal lately?
I was on antidepressants for a year.
Okay.
I came off them 2 months ago, so it drove me like that, but now I'm kind of
You're normal.
petering out. Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. So, but do you still have these two sides going on? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. And two sides of you?
Yeah, very distinct personalities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And these distinct personalities will be the echoes. Okay, so we need to deal with the two distinct personalities that got trapped during the female sexual frustration conflicts.
Right.
Okay? So do you remember what that was basically at one particular time? Can you go back there, or?
Oh, I live it all the time.
You live it all the time.
Yeah.
So what is it that you are hearing as far as what actually happened then that triggers off the whole thing? Can you tell me, how do you have a...
Yeah, I've been with my husband for 21 years.
Right.
And he's cold fish, basically. I love him to bits. He can't help it. But it's a bit hard to deal with sometimes, because I'm a very hot-blooded female.
Right, okay. So, hot-blooded female sexual frustration conflicts, you would like to have some interaction with him, for want of a better word, and you can't.
That's right. And then last year I had a nervous breakdown. It was all triggered. Now I realise it. We were on holiday. I said, we have to have a talk. And he just said, well, the thing is, Kath, you're a frigid bitch.
Okay. And what happened then?
I just went very quiet.
Just so you know, I teach in ACE exactly how to find these triggers. You know what? It's incredibly simple to learn as well.
And where did you go? Depression or mania? Tell me.
I just froze.
Okay.
Froze all night.
So that's a shock.
Yeah. Then 5 o'clock in the morning, got up. I wanted to slit my wrists.
Okay.
The kids were there. There's no way I'd do that to them.
Okay.
So
that stopped you.
That stopped me. I started tapping on my phone. And then I had a mania. I went into mania.
You went into mania?
Yeah.
Okay. So did you go into depression then mania, or tell me?
I just had to keep tapping something all the time. This is before I came across EFT.
Okay,
I was just doing that
so you were
all
tapping.
the time.
So his voice tonality was what? Thing is, Cathy, you're a frigid bitch. Can you teach me how to do it? I want to just demonstrate.
Very, very much careless, kind of.
Say it again, so I can just get.
You're a frigid bitch.
You're a frigid bitch. I can't. Yeah. You could probably do the tonality.
You're a frigid bitch.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay. So how does that make you feel when you go into that? Do you get the mania then? I want to see if we can actually trigger it, because it's usually the auditory sound that triggers off the whole thing. Say it again.
You're
I just can't breathe now.
You can't breathe now?
Yeah.
What about, how are you going as far as your energy is concerned?
Look at me. You're a frigid bitch.
Okay, right, that's okay. Come on, let's just tap on that. Okay.
Okay. Breathe into your heart. Breathe into your heart, Cathy. Into 6.
Okay, good. I promise you, we will get rid of this today. Okay,
into
Cathy?
6. Out to 6. Okay, just breathe into your heart. Focus nothing else but breathing into your heart.
Okay. So now we have one of the triggers. Okay, I need to get the other trigger, Cathy, so I can actually, because if I don't know what the other trigger is, then we will only solve one side. Okay? So we need to get the other side. So just tell me, was that depression or mania?
Depression.
Depression. Good. Okay. So you don't care about the world now. All right?
Just want to die.
Okay, right, okay. So, the resolution would be, how would he say, I want to have sex with you?
Can we go to that echo later and work with that?
We're going to work with that one,
Yeah.
definitely.
And get resolution with that.
So how does that make you feel?
It's just laughable because he wouldn't say it.
Okay, all right, good. So, but how does that make you feel inside?
Just,
Did you come out of the
just-
depression?
Yeah, yeah.
Good. Okay, that shows you that it's a signal there that's going on. That we've remember the resolution, the start of the conflict and the resolution of the conflict are in the same auditory signal. So we've actually brought you out of the depression. Do you want to go into depression again, and then we'll bring you out again? No, I'm just kidding. We might just. This is just groundbreaking stuff because this is phenomenal for people around the world who are suffering with this stuff. So we've got one of the triggers. What's another one of the triggers where you go into mania? Because you actually did go into mania as you started tapping. So what was going on there? What did you see that made you go into the mania? Because I want you to see that so we can push you into the mania.
I saw myself in the bathroom looking for something to...
Yeah, to do it all, to end it all.
Then,
yeah.
then I imagined the scene if my, say, daughter was to wake up before my husband and say, oh, I don't even want to go there. That I just couldn't. So it was just, and the kids had shown me a little game on the phone.
Okay.
So it was just like, oh, and if I keep doing that, I block it out, I block it out, I block it out. And
Okay.
I just, for about 5 hours, didn't stop. And then I fell fast asleep. And then when I woke up, everything was very calm.
Okay, so probably you triggered off both of them at the same time, I
Yeah.
expect. So therefore you felt normal.
Yeah.
So that picture, that image of your children, how does that make you feel now?
I'm distraught that I could have thought about doing that. And
Okay.
But,
Well, you haven't got the mania there.
No.
No, I want to see whether we can get the mania. Because we know how to trigger the depression, it's just one voice, and that's fine.
Look at that picture. You see yourself in the bathroom, what your kids would find. Look at that picture now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Carl. So what happens there?
I just got to be strong. I've got to be a sergeant major now.
Okay.
All my feelings
No.
have got to be put over there.
The energy's coming up. Can you feel that?
Yeah.
Are you getting into the mania there?
Yeah.
Genuinely?
Yeah.
So that's that picture. I've got to be strong. So it's seeing that whole thing, and the other things have got to be the sergeant major.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I can feel that the energy's starting to lift. Okay. Let's see if we can pump it up a little bit further. Bring the picture up a little bit closer. Okay.
Yeah.
And now is now the energy's getting into more mania.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. More mania. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. All right. So you can see that's the mania. That's one of the major triggers of the mania. Mania's okay, isn't it?
Love it.
You can actually, that's funny.
Get everything done.
I know.
And you get everyone else to do everything as well.
Absolutely. And it feels sort of, you can get on with your day and do everything.
Brilliant.
But what would you rather feel? Normal or manic, or would
I
you...
like feeling manic.
You like feeling manic?
I do, yeah, it's great.
So I want you to feel a little bit normal. Okay, so that you're feeling manic at the moment. Okay, Carl's going to just fire off that thing and we'll just make you feel normal. Okay, just a little bit of the tone of the voice, just to see if we can trigger some of it.
You're a frigid bitch.
Okay, now what we're doing is firing both of the conflicts off at the same time. How do you feel now?
Yeah, I'm all right now, yeah.
Yeah, you feel normal right now?
I just want to punch him, but now I'm
Yeah,
like
okay,
normal.
you're feeling normal. Okay, so we've gone from mania to being normal. Manic depression is a process. Do you get that? It is not something that you just suddenly arrive at. Those are the triggers, and now we're going to get rid of them. You want to play?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's play. So let me get into the mania first. I want you to bring the picture right up of being the sergeant major, looking after everybody. You know, no one's ever fast enough for you because actually you're the person that can control everybody. You quite like this state. So it's over to Carl now.
Now we found the triggers, and in ACE we have techniques for clearing out the trapped energy, but instead we're going to use matrix reimprinting.
You said your mother was a control freak.
Yeah.
Yeah. She taught you that you need to be in control all the time. You had to be the sergeant major.
Yeah.
Okay. When was the first time you started using your... You felt like you was like your mother. Who did you have to look after? What can you hear?
What can you actually see? It would be a visual image more likely.
Okay.
I think.
Just, I'm home with my grandmother, and then my brother's just arrived. First time I've ever seen him in a cot. I've just discovered him.
Yeah, how old are you?
Be 2.
You're 2 years old. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you see that 2 years old little Cathy?
Yeah.
Okay. What's she wearing, that 2-year-old Cathy? Whose brother's just arrived in a cot?
Little red t-shirt.
Little red t-shirt, yeah? Yeah. And what's wrong with her at the moment?
It's just alone as usual.
She's all alone. Okay. Does she never get much attention?
No.
No. I know there's this little thing in the cot's coming that's going to take away more attention from you. Possibly. Yeah. Okay. I want you to do... Are you in your body, or are you looking at your body? Can you see that little girl from the outside?
I'm looking at her now.
You're looking at her now. Oh, okay, good. I want you to step into that picture.
Okay.
And just tell her who you are. Tell you the grown-up Cathy, and you've come back to help her. And then she doesn't need to feel alone anymore. You know how lonely she's always felt. How is she with that? What's she feeling at the moment? Does she look scared, or does she...
She wants to talk to me on the stairs.
She wants to talk to you on the stairs.
Yeah,
Okay, so if you go and talk to her on the stairs and tell her that you've found this really magic way of getting rid of all this loneliness. Now I want you to talk to Cathy and say, we're going to show you this way of letting go of all this loneliness. Okay? Ask her where she feels all that loneliness in the body.
Here.
She holds it right there. Okay, what colour is all that loneliness that she's holding in her stomach?
Black.
It's black. Okay. All that loneliness she's feeling in her stomach, that black energy, would she like to let it go?
Yeah.
Is there any reason why she needs to keep hold of that black energy that she's holding in her stomach?
It belongs to the man.
It belongs to the man. Yeah. Who's the man? That did nasty things to that little girl. Yeah. Did he do horrible things to her? It doesn't matter. Tell her she doesn't need to go there. We can just let go of all that energy, because we don't need to think about it. We don't need to go there. Okay? So even though, just talk to the little girl, even though we've got all this black energy, we're still a good girl. Just tell her that. Even though we've got all this black energy from this man, you're still a good girl. Okay, just tap through the points as I tap on you. Is she okay with being tapped on?
Yeah.
Good, okay then. You just tap on her. Okay, how's she doing? Is she letting go of all that black energy? What colour is it now?
Green.
It's green. And where is it now?
It's floating away.
It's floating away. Is it completely left her body?
Yeah.
The green energy that's floating away from her? Yeah? Okay, wonderful. Now, what a brave little girl she's been, holding all that pain and all that scary stuff, and all that black scary stuff all these years. Yeah. Is she pleased it's gone?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, it feels good that it's gone, yeah? Okay.
Over the next 20 minutes or so, Karl uses Matrix Reimprinting to go back and clear out the reason for the depression, the reason for the mania to be triggered. And now we catch up with the video after we've done all the work.
Where do you feel you are now? Do you feel you're in manic, depressive, or feeling...
Normal.
Normal. You feel normal?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. That's wonderful. Okay. What else do you feel like now? What are the positive... What does normal feel like? Does it feel good?
Can't feel any pain.
Can't feel any pain?
I feel like numb, which is nice, because I'm always got pain somewhere. And I feel like I've just taken a load of tranquilizers or something, and you know that numb feeling you get all over your body. Like, what a relief.
Great.
Yeah. It's great.
Let's just check on the
Okay.
triggers, because they're a good barometer of where you were.
Right.
Okay. And let's just check on the very first one, There was one particular situation whereby you used to be the Sergeant Major.
Mhm.
Can you get that picture?
Well, I think about the kids again.
Mm.
Can't do it.
Really try, yeah. Try and do it.
I mean, you were good at this. You've had years of it, you know. Okay, let's just check with the other one.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Cathy, you a fidget bitch.
A couple of weeks after the training, Karl telephoned Cathy to find out how she was doing. And she said, well, I've had no episodes of mania or depression since the training, since the work that we did. But I have felt a little bit down, and sometimes I felt a little bit up. And Karl's comment was, welcome to the real world. Because we all go through that normal stuff. She said, yeah, that's absolutely true. Almost a year later, one of my students contacted Cathy, and she asked Cathy how she was. And she said, you know what? I've had no episodes of mania or depression since that time. I feel fantastic. I'm now doing amateur dramatics. My husband, well, he's just a pussycat now. My whole life has completely and utterly changed. If you want to find out more about clearing something like bipolar or any other physical ailment or clearing emotional stuff, especially beliefs, do visit our websites. And I'm sure, and I can vouch for Karl here, that we would both love to see you on either one of our trainings. And I also need to say the footage for this video was filmed by Karen Davidson. She has a wealth of EFT resources. She's a brilliant matrix reimprinting trainer, and also she's an EFT trainer, wrote the actual books for EFT level 1, 2 and 3. Do visit her website. She's fantastic.